So the pop quiz related to bonding and the moles. A student adds excess large pieces of a magnesium carbonate and to hydrochloric acid and measure the volume of a carbon dioxide gas given off. Add the missing state symbols. So what is a state of metal carbonate? Metal carbonates are in solid state. What is a state of acids? Alkalis, they are all aqueous. So we'll write AQ. And what is the state of water? That is liquid at room temperature. And what is the state of carbon dioxide? It's a gas at room temperature. So you have to add the state symbols. Next one, complete the dot and cross diagram to show the electron arrangement in the ions of magnesium chloride. The inner shell have been drawn, and first if we draw for atoms, like example, if we draw for magnesium atom, so magnesium first shell, it has 2 electrons. The second shell, it has 8 electrons. And the third shell, it has 1 electron. Sorry, 2 electrons, not 1. Magnesium belongs to group 2, so it will have 2 electrons. And the configuration for a chlorine, it is 2, 8, and 7. So first shell, it has 2 electrons. The second shell, it has 8 electrons. And the third shell, it has 7 electrons. So 1, 2. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And same thing for the other. Same thing for the other as well. It will have 7 electrons, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, what will happen? The metal have the tendency to lose all the valence shell electron. So the magnesium will lose the last shell electron. So this electron, the like one of the electron transfer to one chlorine and the other electron transfer to the second chlorine. So as a result, this will have 1 electron from magnesium and this also have 1 electron. Now, what is the net charge? Because the metal has a tendency to lose all the last shell electron. So it has lost 2 electrons. So the charge on a magnesium will be +2 or 2 plus. And each chlorine atom gains 1 electron. So the charge on each chloride ion will be -1. So this is a dot and cross diagram which shows an ionic structure of magnesium chloride, where magnesium is +2 and chlorine is -1. Then complete a dot and cross diagram. So this is a sharing of electron, a covalent structure you have to draw. So you have to check the group number, like carbon is there, carbon belongs to group 4. So if element belongs to group 4, how many electron it will share? The group 4, they will share 4 electron, and how many unshared will be there? How many electrons are left unshared? That is 0. And oxygen, when you check the group for oxygen, oxygen belongs to group 6. So group 6, how many electron it will share? The group 6 will share 2 electrons. And how many unshared electrons will be there? The unshared electron will be 4. So you have to draw first, like example, if oxygen share 2 electrons, the carbon will share 2 electrons from that side. Same thing, if oxygen share 2 electron, carbon share 2 electron from that side. Unshared electron, there is no unshared electron on carbon, and there are 4 unshared electron on each oxygen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and same thing 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a dot and cross diagram for carbon dioxide, in which when we represent a pair of electron, it means represent a pair of electron is represented by a single line. So if we have 2 pairs, we'll use double lines, which shows that there's a double bond between them. So if you draw a structure of a carbon dioxide, in terms of bonding, it will be O, double bonded with C, then double bonded with O. The next question is related to moles, the moles concept. Uh, you have to follow the steps to solve the moles question, like calculate the number of moles in 25 cm cube of 0.4 mole per dm cube acid. For moles question, we normally, when we solve the first solve, we solve by formula. The second part we solve by using a ratio, and the third we solve again by formula. So we have the volume and we have concentration. So we use the formula moles equal concentration into volume. Concentration is 0.4, but the volume is in cm cube. So volume must be in dm cube. How we convert into dm cube? We divide by 1000. So 0.025 will be there. So 0.025 multiplied by 0.4. This will give us the total number of the moles. That is 0.01. So we have 0.01 moles of hydrochloric acid. Then determine the number of moles of carbon dioxide. So because you have to, second part we solve by using a ratio. So what ratio we'll take? We'll take a ratio between the quantity which we calculated in the previous part and what we need now. So we'll take a ratio between HCl and CO2. So what is the ratio between HCl and CO2? The ratio is 2:1. So if you have 0.01, then it will be X. Cross multiply, so it will be half of this. So 0.005 will be there. These are the moles of carbon dioxide. The next, we need the volume of carbon dioxide in cm cube. So you have the formula that moles equal volume of the gas in dm cube divided by 24. So we have the moles which are 0.05 multiplied by 24 will give us the volume of the gas. But that answer will be in dm cube. So to convert this, like when we solve this, we get as 0.12 decimeter cube. So that is a volume in dm cube. We have to convert into cm cube. So we multiply by 1000. So when we multiply by 1000, this will give us 120 centimeter cube. Is it clear, this one, the last one? So this was a pop quiz which was related to bonding and moles.